Today we're going to be talking about 에 and 에다가 and how 에 can also be used to mean and. First, 에 can be used to show the location that something is going to. So you can say something like 철수는 집에 가요. 철수 goes to the house, or 철수 goes home. It shows the location or the place that something or someone goes to. The next usage of 에 is to show the location or place that something exists or happens. For example, you could say 철수는 집에 있어요. 철수 is at home. So here it would mean at or in or on or something like that. The location where something exists or happens. Or one more example, 종이에 on the paper 성함 name 써주세요. Please write your name on the paper. So here it shows the location that something exists, and that is the name being written on to the paper. And finally, 에 can also show the time at which something happens. So you can say 1시에 가요. I am leaving at 1 o'clock. So these are three different major uses that 에 has, but now let's talk about 에다가. 에다가, however, can also be used to show when something happens somewhere. So you can have this sentence, 여기다가 붙이세요. And that's like saying, please stick it onto here. Now, using 에다가, or here 다가, which gets shortened after 여기, this means that it's going to emphasize the location or place where something is happening at. But 에다가 cannot be used to say the location that something simply exists at and doesn't do anything at. So if you were to say 철수는 집에다가 있어요 or something like that, that would be 100% wrong and unnatural sounding. It's only used for showing where something is happening to. Now, this can also be just shortened to 에, or even 에다, or sometimes just 다가 after 여기, 거기, 저기, or 어디, or after some verbs with 대, as we'll learn in a second. So because this can be shortened to 에, it can have a bit of an overlap with our regular particle 에 that we're already familiar with. So first, I want to give you another example of using 에다가. So let's take our previous example again. 종이에다가 성함을 써주세요. Instead of just saying, please write your name on the paper, now we have please write your name onto the paper. So it emphasizes and makes more clear the location of where you're putting your name. So now it's put your name onto the paper. So while it shows where some sort of action, where something happens to or happens in or on like that, it doesn't show a location like 에 does. So this usage is much more restricted than 에. So you can't just replace 에 with 에다가 and think it's going to make the location more clear. For example, you couldn't say something like this. 철수는 책상 위에다가 올라갔어요. This would be very awkward and unnatural and wrong because you cannot just use 에다가 to mark the location that something is going. So this would not mean 철수 went on top of the desk. It just means, well, it wouldn't really make sense. 다가 does have one usage that 에 does not have, which is what can mean and in some situations. So let me show you that. 대 means place or a location. And you can use 대 after a verb plus 다가 to mean in addition to, or on top of, or and. Now, this is not the same 대 that's used in the 대 form for saying something like 좋아하는데. No, this is its own word that means location or place. And it can also be used in the same conjugation as the regular 대 form, but it's not the same thing. So let me give you an example of that. 예쁜 데다가, so in addition to being pretty or on top of being pretty, 똑똑해요. She's also smart. So she's smart on top of, in addition to being pretty. Notice the conjugation is the same as the 대 form, but there's a space. Or she's pretty and she's smart. This is where the overlap happens between 에다가 and 에. So this sentence actually comes from my Korean test series. This was episode 19. 공룡이 그려진 노란색 반팔 티셔츠. So we have a t-shirt, short sleeve t-shirt, yellow short sleeve t-shirt with a dinosaur drawn on it. 에 on top of 에다가, in addition to, or and. 검은색 바지, black pants 입고, wearing black pants, and 안경을 쓰고 있습니다, wearing glasses. So we have a kid who has a short sleeve yellow t-shirt with a dinosaur drawn on it. In addition to that, they are also wearing a black pair of pants and glasses. But this 에 here is this 에다가, but it's shortened here to just 에 in the actual sentence. So we get a sentence that means, in addition to all of this, on top of, or simply just, he is wearing glasses, black pants, and a yellow short sleeve t-shirt with a dinosaur drawn on it. So then, does that mean you can just replace and with 에 or 에다가 whenever you want? No. And how would you do it? How could you use this for yourself to mean and in a sentence? First of all, the two nouns that you're going to connect with this 에 or 에다가 must be closely related to each other. So they must be similar. For example, in our other sentence, we had t-shirt and black pants. They have to be really closely related to each other. Here we have 아침에, so in the morning. This is not 에 for 에다가, it's just in the morning. 오렌지 주스에 빵을 먹었어요. So I ate bread and orange juice in the morning for breakfast. And this meaning would also have the same meaning as on top of orange juice, I had bread, or in addition to orange juice, I had bread. Let's do another sentence. 햄버거에는, so this is the 에 as well, 에다가. So in addition to hamburgers, 콜라가 최고지, or hamburger and cola are the best. So there's nothing quite like a hamburger and a cola, right? I actually prefer 7-Up. But yeah, so this is how you can use it yourself. Just remember that the words must be closely related to each other, or else it's going to sound wrong. And have any of you seen this 에 used in this way before? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys again next time. 그럼 다음에 또 봐.